Everyone likes lists, right? Or is it just me? I think a lot of people like lists. I like lists for sure. So in JavaScript, a list is called an array, and we've actually touched on this a tiny bit, and it looks a lot like this. We've got some sort of list, LST is equal to, and then opening and closing hard bracket, and then we can put anything in here. We could put 1, 2, 3.0, 4. We could put another list in there. We could put an empty object in there. Done. And if we do type of LST, that's our list, we get an object, but if we click down in here into our proto, we see it's an array, and it comes with all sorts of different functions in here. We've got concat, constructor, copy within, filler. Oh man, there are just so many things we could do in here. But we're not going to cover all of those because we don't want to be here for a short lifetime. So I'm just going to clear that console and retype LST so we know what we're working with. And so the syntax is really just a hard bracket. And again, it looked a lot like this. LST or const LST or let LST. We could do const LST is equal to open the array. And then we have our first item. And then we have a comma. Then usually a space just to make it nice and readable. Then our second item. Then a comma. And then a space. And then a third item. And we have all these different commas. And so we've got comma, 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 chameleon. And that is how we add all these different items to an array. Now, an array is, honestly, at this point in time, it's completely useless to you. There's nothing you can do to it or with it. So let's go ahead and just cancel this. And let's do LST. Let's add something to it. Let's add a new item here. And we can do LST. And that's going to give us a new item at the very end. And so all we did was list.push or array.push. And instead of LST, you'll often see people refer to it as ARR for array. LST.push, new item here, gave us the total number of items in this array. And then in this array, item number 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But remember, we start indices at 0. Our last item here is new item here. Now let's say we want to get that out. We could say const new item is equal to lst.pop. And this is going to do two things. New item is now the new item here, and also LST no longer has that 6th item in here, or the 7th one technically, but index 6, it didn't have that in there. So if I scroll on up, this is what it used to have right in here. And if I scroll on down, it's no longer there. We popped it out of there. We popped it out of the array into a new variable. And so that's how we put things in and take things out of an array in a very, very simple way. I think there's like 9 other ways you can take an item out of an array. But in this case, we're just going to keep it easy and simple with .pop.